Hey YouTube and Facebook friends, how you doing this morning? I got some flack about my video saying that my kids are in it and that needs to not happen. I'm whining because I gave my opinion on the state of Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I'm just saying what I want the game to have. So, making this follow-up review in response to all that stuff. First of all, I'm not going to script anything. I'm not going to sit here and edit in my videos. I'm not going to go through all that. And thirdly, I didn't give a pros and cons for Star Wars: The Old Republic in my last video, so I'm going to do that today. I'm going to do that right now. First thing we're going to go over is the pros. And I'm just going to list things that I like personally, and then I'm going to list things that I don't like, and take that how you will. Take it with a grain of salt, take it, seriously, but the fact is I'm making these videos as a hobby, and, yeah. So here we go. Pros. Star Wars: The Old Republic. The game, first of all, looks nice on my computer. I do have another video about what my computer's specs are. I'm running at 4.0 gigahertz. So that's the first good thing. The graphics are not the best, but they look nice. It's like, wow, the graphics are not the best, but they look pretty. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is performance. I have never dipped below 65, 70 frames per second on this rig, and that's in anything. So that's a second good thing. For a computer like mine, I would hope not to dip that. But it seems to me that for lower end computers, the game will run pretty well. And that's a second good thing. The third good con is the stories. The stories are great. They do entice you to play. If I'm making a new character and I go through, I don't know, 10 to 15 levels in a day, which is really possible with boosts and stuff, and then I go to work, I'll be at work and I'll do my work, and then once I'm done with my work and I have a break, I'll actually think about what I think the story, how it will unfold, and it's actually a good enticement mechanism to get people into playing, into making alts, and into going through the story. A third thing is there is endgame. Some games do not have any endgame at all. Raids, I PvP or PvE only. I will never PvP, and so it does have a good variety of endgame stuff. There is 8-man and there's 16-man. I'm not a fan of 16-man raids. I will run them if need be, but I'm not a fan. As far as hard modes are concerned, regarding those 8 and 10-mans, or sorry, 8 and 16-man, I'm not sure 100%. I think they do have hard modes of those. So let's see, what else can be a con? Oh, the UI. When I first started the game in 2012, I was here for release, and they didn't have any UI fix at all. It was all stationary. You couldn't move anything around. They introduced the interface thing where you can move around everything. Basically, it's adding in add-ons to the game like WoW, except just a little bit not as customizable. There is no DPS meter and stuff like that. So that's something that I can add on. But as far as the moving around UI and everything, it's good. It's great. Character customization, I'm not going to list this as a con, but I'm not going to really list it as a pro. I'm going to say when you first make a character, the character customization is all general. It's a general, normal character customization. So I guess as far as being familiar to you, then it could be considered a pro because it's not all in depth and everything. So next, I wanted to speak about the abilities you have. I have two characters, a sniper and a Sith Inquisitor, and the different variety of abilities are good. I mean, it's not just swinging. Well, for me, it's swinging a lightsaber, but it incorporates some of the Force user stuff. As far as my sniper's concerned, there's all sorts of different snipes. You have to time them correctly and all that. So the rotations are pretty intense compared to other video games. So that's a pro. At least to me, it's a pro. I do think that there's a little bit of what I call bloatware as far as the characters are concerned with having so many abilities, but I can overlook that because it's fine. That's basically all there is to say about the pros of the game. Oh no, there's a couple of more things. If you sub, you get 500 cartel coins a month for free with your sub. So basically, you're paying a sub, but also getting cartel coins. I like that they did that. That is a very good pro for me. That way, I know that I have a little bit of in-game market money that I could use to buy something little that I would like later. So that's a pro, and that's it. Other than that, I don't see what else I could say that's good about the game, because I've just about listed everything. So now we're going to go to the cons, and before I do, I just want everyone to know that I'm not being biased here. I'm not saying that World of Warcraft or any other game is better or more fun, I should say. Not better, but more fun than Star Wars Old Republic. Both games are fun. Ultima Online is fun. Final Fantasy XI is fun.
Hey, Daddy.
I know, and EVE Online is fun.
Daddy, can you open
Yes,
it?
I can. Come here. So here's one of those instances where my kids are going to be in the video. If you don't like the idea of kids being in the video and you want a big serious...
Hello.
Hi, buddy. If you want a big serious, giant serious... shush! Then you need to go to another channel where someone makes this more than a hobby, because the videos are more than a hobby. I'm making these videos for you guys, and that's it. What the fuck's wrong with this milk? You tore it off, Lionel. I can't open it now. Go put it back.
Okay.
Or go bring me something to open it with. So now we're going to get to the cons.
Actually, I really
The first con is the ability to delay. I would be fighting a monster, my little companion will fight a monster, and then I'll press 5, and that will be my little shock. And a couple of things will happen, and then shock will go off, maybe half a second, if that. So there's a slight delay in certain instances. I don't notice I don't notice it in every fight. Just certain instances. So the ability delay is kind of annoying, but not. I can live with it. Not a big deal for me. Secondly, is the bugs. Other developers and other video game companies address and fix bugs 10 times faster than Star Wars Old Republic. They do, and that's just it. I'm not going to name any other video games because people get aggravated at that, but seriously, they do. The bugs, they left a bug in Star Wars Old Republic for 2-3 weeks called the Ravager's Exploit, and it was bad. I'm getting long on time. Third thing about the game is the legacy system. It is a big pro for me because it's a good role play type thing, and it's something to work towards and it incorporates into achievements. Not going to explain the system to you, but it's a con because as I mentioned in my last video, To make a long story short, you cannot add other players to your legacy. You can't make an actual family tree that incorporates all of your characters, all of another person's characters, and including your guys' companions. And that sucks to me. It's a big it it it's one of those stupid restrictions that I don't see the point in. Okay, so let's go off from that. Third thing that you can't do is I'm playing a fully light side Sith Inquisitor. I did that because I can see where my character would have more hatred toward the Empire because he's a quote slave than I can see him following the Empire, being diehard loyal to the Empire, and doing a bunch of evil shit, evil crap. Especially because he now has a Jedi Padawan now as his apprentice, who does talk to him about um, trying to change and all this other stuff. So it's kind of worn off on him. And saying that, I can't change to the other faction, and that I understand that there's reasons for it. I understand that it would be really hard to do, considering companions are concerned. And it would be really hard to do all the different voiceovers and everything for those different situations that come up when your factions change. But it's still, pretty much, it's still a con for me, and I don't like it. So I think that's about all there is. I do hope BioWare, in closing, I do hope BioWare addresses bugs faster. I do hope they add on to the legacy system completely to where me and my family now can have our whole family unit like the Skywalkers do. They have a whole family legacy there, like the Solos do, and then their children and all that other stuff. It'd be great if we could play. You want us BioWare to be, everyone's a special snowflake. Well, that's cool, and I love the idea of the story. It's just, I wish that I could incorporate, at the end of my stories, I can incorporate my wife's characters with her little story and make a family out of it. Make my children's characters have my dad in it, and just have a whole big family unit in the game, and getting those little benefits and stuff. So yeah, that's what I think. Those are my pros against the cons. If there's anything I missed, let me know. If you have anything negative to say, because I'm not a professional YouTuber, I don't edit things. I let my kids come into play. I'm whining. I'm trying to do the best I can with making this review, and that's it. Someone did mention that why am I making a review about a 3-year-old game? Well, why not? Everyone else has had their opinion thrown out there. I think I'm entitled to put my own out there, considering I'm a founder of the game, and I left for a while, and now I'm back, thinking that things changed. The game is good. It just does have some problems with it. So, give it to me.
How is it?
I need a knife. Okay? Let it go. So that's it. So if you have anything like negative crap you want to say like that, that's fine. Keep it off my channel. I don't want to sit here and barter and bitch with people that are saying that I'm whining and complaining and saying that this isn't a review and this is just me saying what I want the game to be. No, I want the game to succeed. I want the game to get 10 times better than it is now. I want the game to be on par as far as quality, bug fixes, and systems in the game that could be added onto. I want those to be on World of Warcraft quality. That's what I want for the game as a whole, because I know it would do very good with the game. Okay, well, anyway, thank you all for YouTube, and I'll talk to you later.